Please rise for our national anthem.
Well, I finally got the invite.
Did you? No, you're not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what a way to end it, folks. Welcome to the Christmas special, episode 18. We've been on Christmas break, Thanksgiving break for a little bit, but we're back to finish the year strong, stronger than ever. Yeah, everyone, very excited to have the Christmas decorations going on. And I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do, but we'll keep it really quick. And I do want to start off with the historic send, literally historic, figuratively and literally. You guys tell me how KX5 was in LA Coliseum.
It was hot.
You took a whole month off for that, for hot.
Oh man.
You want to start it off, Mick, or you want me to?
Yeah, I could kick it off. Yeah. Well,
the birthday boy's got it. He was the one that initiated it. He sparked the fire.
It was just like, it just so happened that the show was like 2 days before my birthday. So like basically like my birthday weekend, I was planning on celebrating that weekend. It had kind of been on my radar ever since it had been announced, just for that fact. And then as it got closer, like, I don't know, I was talking to Deontay a little bit about it, I honestly think it was in one of our group chats that like Live Nation was running like a special, and they like those tickets were super cheap, and we were like, oh shit, is this actually doable? Can we send this? And we fucking did. And it was so fun. Just the weekend was super fun in general, but the concert was incredible. Obviously historic venue in and of itself at the Coliseum in LA. And then we were there for Anna Luno, John Summit, and then obviously Cascade and Deadmau5 to end the night. Electric concert. There was a slight hiccup during the K5 set. They one of the generators exploded or caught on fire. So,
oh shoot! I did not know that.
The place like went like dark, but overall, I mean that Bree and D saw K5 at EDC Vegas, but that was my first time seeing them. Only their second show ever, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say. He only had one out of
two, baby.
They've been to 2 out of 2. No, but they were incredible. Like I honestly, I hope they like put together a tour or like something, because more people need to see that shit.
I feel like they will after the album gets released in the early 2023. I feel like the album will blow up, and then they'll be like, hey guys, we have a tour coming
I think they'll definitely go on a tour after they release their first like big project together.
Yep.
They can't not do that after that past weekend.
I was gonna say they sold out the Coliseum, 60,000 people. They announced like largest single EDM show, like EDM concert ever.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just not do that and then not go on tour. I mean, how many times you could do that?
Yeah, there's a bunch of money signs. There's a bunch of money signs there too.
Exactly.
I was telling Dee, I was like, it's kind of like how Swedish House Mafia wanted their tour to be, but it was not like that. They ended up having to cancel all their shows.
I also think the rollout for their like the marketing for their tour wasn't as grand. Like I think this was like a big kickoff. But also another thing too, there were probably people that were huge Swedish House Mafia fans then and probably didn't even know they were back. I mean, maybe they did, maybe some didn't. But they like came back and announced an album, and then like we're going on tour. Like Cascade and Deadmau5 have just never stopped.
Yeah, I think the marketing for KX5 has been exceptional. The marketing has been exceptional. The releases and singles that they've done has been just top notch. Not to mention like the remixes that are going on with that song. I mean, Escape is one of the biggest songs of the year. You know, it's not the biggest song of the year. Second to that is probably the John Summit. You know, it's the John Summit remix. So there's a lot of exposure. I'm not saying mine. I'm just saying in general, it's up there. And KX5 is just, I hope it's here to stay. I want to see more of that shit. Like Mickey said, we're 2 for 2. I think I think the Coliseum one was crazy, and the EDC one was dope. But I mean, just being at the Coliseum was fucking nuts.
Yeah, there's an aura around like an historic event. That's when they announced that the next day. I was like, oh, shit, man, that's
like, it felt like it too.
Almost after the fact. No, it's impressive though. It is impressive. The whole weekend in LA. What else did you guys do?
Well, Dee and Bree got there a couple nights before I did. Me and Kaylin and I just flew in Saturday morning, had a nice day in Santa Monica, did the concert, and then had a nice day in Santa Monica again the next day, and then left LA. But those guys got into some trouble the couple nights beforehand.
Not surprised.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Just the usual. Get fucked up, eat good food.
Just the regular old bender. Good old classic. Yeah,
just
old-fashioned
Just
bender.
a regular old classified classic bender,
Put a stamp on it. Love it. I know that, you guys had that weekend. Mickey, you had a few other like random concerts. Freddie Gibbs looked sick. Deontay, Bree, I think you guys had maybe a couple as well mixed in there the last month or so.
Oh yeah. We saw Nightmare and Chris Lorenzo.
Okay.
Separate shows, not together.
Back to back.
Which one you want to talk about, Bree? They were back to back though.
Well, I was going to talk about something else, so you can talk about those too.
All right. Well, I guess I'll talk about Chris Lorenzo. Oh, he what's his name? Lucati opened up. I finally got to hear that Pyramids remix live.
No, that's sick.
That shit was spicy as fuck. Dude, there's just something about a good, just fucking nice house show, warehouse style, big ass concourse venue, just fucking for 5-6 hours.
I know, dude.
It was awesome. I think so. This is probably my second time seeing. That was probably my second time seeing Chris Lorenzo. Did not disappoint. He played till like 3 a.m. We came back to our place. I started playing a little after set. So
good old fashioned bender after set.
A good old fashioned Dante's bender after set. But no, Chris Lorenzo did not disappoint. Lucati, first time seeing him, did not disappoint. That Pyramids remix is fucking fire. Go listen to it if you haven't.
Bree, your shows?
So we went to our first, I think it was my first, I don't know about Dee's, but single genre curated festival, which was Seismic, which is just house and techno, which was pretty sick. We saw a lot of good sets. Hayden James, Charlotte DeWitt,
yes,
Gorgon City, Camel Fat. Oh, there's just so many good ones.
Yeah, the stages at that one.
Dope.
Yeah, it did.
I honestly didn't realize that was a thing in Austin.
Austin's got all the genres.
It's fire.
It's a growing festival for sure.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah,
dude! But the curators are so fucking petty. You should see their Twitter handle. It's so funny. They're just like
stereotypical techno people,
stooping to the level of the audience. They're just like, you guys don't know shit about dick, like blah. Like it's so fucking funny. It's like, yo, this is a professional. Like, imagine the Electric Forest intern just like tweeting at random fans like, oh, "Fuck your opinion," you know.
Someone tells me not that many people would go,
but still, Seismic sold the fuck out.
That's crazy. Yeah, because that's probably their genre. They're like, yeah, you know what? I don't know enough. I need to know more.
Yeah.
I have a little pop for you guys though. So Seismic's, their lineup is small, but they have their like the artists that play are like an hour to 2 hour long sets. So would you rather have a festival with more artists but smaller set times, or less artists with longer set times?
That's a great snap. Don't worry.
Oh, snap! Sorry.
I know what you meant.
Snap is right. Crack pop, bitches.
But you did have the first one of the episode, so I'll let it go. But the question to that, or the answer to that rather, is I think I used to be smaller sets, more people to get myself on the lineup. But I think now I'd rather have higher quality and longer sets. Because whenever I see like anything over an hour and a half, I get like, ooh, it's nice. You know, anything like over an hour, like 10, I'm like, hell yeah.
gonna get deep
and
dark.
it also gives you time to, like, if you want to split the set, you can split the set.
Yep.
Like if I see 45 to 50 minutes of an artist, I'm like, all right, cool.
That's
I
a good
got my fix.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I feel like it gives the artist
versus me getting like
score
walking. Yeah. Versus me like walking over. It's taking 15 minutes to walk over. I see 30 minutes, and then I got to walk over another 15 minutes back to a different stage.
Yep. Make your answer. I feel like it's somewhat similar.
Yeah, similar. I mean, similar vibes. So, in some situations, a smaller set can be fun, but I do feel like the longer set, like you mentioned, DJ, is like a little bit more like quality. You kind of get to see a little bit more into like the depth of the artist and what they can do in a longer time frame. So I don't know. I think I prefer longer sets now.
And the last thing I think I'll say about that is I think majority of EDM artists now, because the genres being so big, have a lot of their own good songs. Like, like Rez really could play an hour and a half of her own shit. Like there are artists that could play all of their own shit and be fine with it. So I think there's probably like some EDM artists that want to play other people's shit, and they have to like fulfill the crowd, which I don't want to take anyone's thunder away, but I wanted to do a quick ADC review. And I wanted to first start.
Absolutely, DJ. Tell us all about it.
Wanted to first start.
Sad we weren't down in good old Orlando with you.
I know. It was
nice.
Let's
hear, baby.
Went with, I think it was 5 of my coworkers, a couple of my coworkers' friends, my brother's really good friend / like my family friend, and then his girlfriend. And it was his girlfriend's like first festival. She loved it. Like now she's like wanting to go to the next festival. Hell yeah. But it wanted me to segue into the John Summit set, because John Summit played like 2 of his songs. You guys have heard the set online. The set was really good, but the crowd was not. Constantly moving, people going through like the first half hour. I would probably say the first half, not even half hour, because it was like an hour 15, hour 20 set. But it was an amazing set. And I remember like having to like look around and like move for people because they were like going between me and around me and above me and fucking all over the place. But I had to be like, okay, pay attention to like the music, and he was killing it, but it just tarnished it just a little bit, which kind of stunk. But great set overall, not his fault. Again, I'll keep it quick. Top 5. The event as a whole was a little bit of a down year. I think the hurricane kind of delayed stuff. It started late on a Friday. So like my friend, like one of my friends he really wanted to see Cream. So he left work like early to go see Cream, like checked into the hotel at 1 p.m. So I'm going to go see Cream at like 3 p.m. They started at 4:30 and played a 20-minute set because they opened the doors late. Aww. So he was like a little upset about that. I know. But anyway, it was like a kind of little off. Something was a little off with EDC this year, but they like rearranged the bathrooms near the circuit grounds and just a couple of things that I was like, okay, but it was still good overall. Just wasn't the best years, but top 5, Matroda, super spicy. That man is just can't miss. Biggest surprise, and in my top 5, Disco Lines. Deontay, you heard the set, was awesome. Like
Smacking.
I'm a big Disco Lines fan now after that set. Barely knew who he was.
Love that about festivals.
I know, dude. I literally stumbled. Like I was like debating which one I should go to. I think it was him and someone else. I can't even remember, because now it doesn't matter. But my brother was like, "Oh, I love the song," and like I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him." Plus, we're gonna be at that stage anyway for Wax, Matroda, Blue Claire. So we went there early, and I was like, "God damn, this guy's fucking throwing down."
I didn't realize how big he got over the past year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all aboard. I'm all aboard the Disco Lines train. Martin Garrix, 3, King. Okay. Just one of the founding fathers, awesome seeing him. The back set, Dom Dalla, Green Velvet, John Summit was just so fun. And that one was the crowd didn't get in the way. It was just so nice. Like we were like dead like middle of that like Neon Garden, which the new Neon Garden kind of stinks that you don't have like the tent, but it's all like shipping crates around, like full encompassing. So it's almost like
EDC Vegas.
Yeah. The Circuit that was another thing I want to mention too before I say the 5th artist. The Circuit Grounds was so underwhelming. And I was so disappointed because like you guys know
I saw were
you guys know it's my favorite stage out of any festival I've been to, and it was my least favorite stage of EDC this year. It was so lame.
That's tough.
And then fifth one, which is going to lead into a story and then lead into the ending of it. But Sun Death was awesome. It would probably be like a toss between like Sun Death or the Dom Dalla Sunset set, but Sun Death was throwing the fuck down. And it was like kind of similar to his Void set. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like just a dirt nasty set. Halfway through it, my brother's in front of me, and some dude just straight collapses on my brother and starts like seizing on the ground. And we're like, oh shit. And we're like, hey, like his friends are like trying to help. I'm like, you guys need to like go get someone. Like, so then they're like panicking. And I'm now like running like through the crowd. Like we all have like our lighters, like shining stuff. And like, I'm the only one, like my brother's friend and his girlfriend like ran to go get someone. And then there was like medical people like interrogating people and talking, and I'm screaming my head off. I'm like, hey, shut the fuck up and get over here. Like I'm like screaming. I'm like, get over here. And like they see all the people with the lights, and they sprint on over, and like they attend this kid, and like dude was seizing the whole time. Like my brother, of course, like looked down, and he like looks at me and he goes, oh dude, there was like blood in the foam. And I'm like, oh fucking shit, dude. So it completely, like Sun Death is still going on. Like there's like this like red, everyone's got like these red like lights around like attending to this person. It was like right by us, and we were just like, and we were coming up on stuff, and like that whole, it just like it's a complete like buzzkill like vibe ruiner. And you're like,
yeah, that totally.
And like you have just like, you have demonic death music in the background, and like we're just like, and we just like look to each other, we're just like, we should change the scenery. We should head somewhere else.
And that took a fucking sacrifice that night,
dude. Seriously, my brother was like, dude, I guess it just takes a hold of you that badly, huh? I was like, we're leaving to go to like the main stage, and my brother was like, dude, it had to happen to me, because like it just, my brother like has a history of just like weird bad luck stuff happen to him, and the dude just landed right on him, and he was like, first time seeing Sun Death. He wanted to see Sun Death. It was his number one album of the year. And he just goes, God damn it, dude. Like he was so upset. He was like, it had to happen right by us. And like now he had to leave. And he was like, I think that was the best set of like the weekend. And I was like, I wouldn't be upset with that pick. But very unfortunate. Hope that guy's doing well. It was not a pretty sight, but test your stuff, folks. And know your body.
Test your shit.
Alrighty. So that was the EDC review. We'll go into 2022 recap. We only have about a week and a half left of the year, and we've done 18 episodes, which is at least 18 hours of content. So let's all compile it into a short 15 minutes, folks, or less than 15 minutes. So we're going to start off favorite concert, event / festival. You can only pick one. I'll just keep it easy and go North Coast. You guys are up next.
Okay. I'm going to go with concert, and I'm going to do Dom Dalla at Red Rocks in a blizzard.
Yep. I could live with that. I saw so many videos when that like ended.
Snap. That gives me a snap. Would you guys, which one do you guys prefer? Festival in the dead heat of summer, festival in the dead winter, in the dead cold of winter?
You're talking for it in summer.
Summer. I am miserable when I'm cold.
Yep.
Honorable mention, the K5 concert.
That's right.
Yeah, that's gonna be up there for me. It's not. I mean, obviously, we know which way I'm going. Is Forest undefeated? Never was not Forest. It was always Forest.
Bree,
and it always will be.
No, I didn't go to Forest. I didn't go. Yeah. Mine would be Odessa here in Austin. It was my first time seeing them, and we snuck into Pit, so we were in the Pit the entire time and up close, and it was amazing.
Pit views with
I saw that whole show too.
Yeah, Chaboy was faced. I saw the show the next day.
I had like 2 full hours of Snapchats to comb through from D.
I had to make sure that somebody else was getting it because, I saw it twice too. I tell you in the morning.
All right, what's next, DJ?
Alrighty, favorite song of the year. I'm gonna segue it nicely with the Odessa talk. "Last Goodbye" was my favorite song of the year. Thought it was a nice reunion song. Just them coming back, beautiful as hell, and one of the best Odessa songs, which is saying something. So, "Last Goodbye."
All right, we'll just keep it in the same order here.
Yeah.
I had a hard time picking one, but I narrowed it down to 2. I got "Miracle Maker" by Dom Dalla.
I was thinking that as well.
And I got "Funkonaut" by Grizz and Ella Stream.
Okay. I was thinking Laserbeam as well, but Dantas?
What if I escape?
So it was yours. You were lying.
Oh, it was mine. Yeah, maybe you knew it was. Come on. Honorable mention the John Summit remix.
Bree?
Mine would be "Strangers," but the Nora and Pure remix.
Absolutely. And you saw it live twice this year, right? Or just once?
Yeah, I think I saw her. We saw her 3 times.
Like 4 times.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Hell of a year for Nora. Alrighty.
She's amazing.
Oh, no, it was 4 times.
Favorite album?
Yeah, Camp Nowhere.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You're good. Favorite album. So I wanted to tie it in my favorite artist, which I'll get to. And I haven't made my official rankings yet of albums just because I'm behind. But for nostalgic reasons and for what they put out and for the diversity of genres, Paradise Again, Swedish House Mafia's album, was amazing. Everything I wanted and then some. Features are incredible and they're just so back, and I love when they're back.
They are back.
So definitely Wet Tennis by... No, I'm kidding.
I was like, you're so glad Vic was not here.
Vic! Cover your ears, Vic.
The Last Goodbye by Odessa. Just the way it was worth it. I thought the album was beautiful, incredible. Everything I could have asked for in an Odessa album, honestly. Honorable mentions: Dreamverse by Nightmare and Brighter Future 2 by Big G.
Yes. Good honorable mention. Zanti?
I know it's a cop-out, but I mean, I gotta go with Fractals.
Oh, I don't think it's a cop-out. Yeah, I don't think it's a cop-out at all.
That's good.
It's just the anti-Fractals made me go back and listen to actual Fractals. Just top to bottom, so fucking good.
It is.
Top to bottom is so fucking good.
It really is.
If I had to do honorable mentions, I would say Fredigan's album. Was that like My Life 3?
That was good.
Chasing the Golden Hour 4.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that
mixtape technically, but
I wrote that down. But
I think okay. Well, and then lastly, I think this album got slept on heavily, but Lifted by Hayden James.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Don't know if I've heard it yet.
That was an incredible album.
Yeah,
you guys really got convinced by Hayden James at that festival.
I mean, that performance just put him over the top for me. But that album, I was like, when me and Bree went to New York, he was having like a little small venue show up there. I think I was texting actually you two guys about it. I was like, should we buy tickets to Hayden James or should we go see this random festival that's happening? But we ended up going to go see Flume. But yeah, Hayden James, good job, sir. Hats off to you.
I need to be put on. Bree?
Mine's gonna be like a collective of all of yours. Just kidding. Kind of though. Mine would probably be The Last Goodbye, and then honorable mentions would be
good choice, Bree.
Brighter Future 2, and then Paradise, whatever Swedish House Mafia is called. I forget.
Paradise.
Yeah. Yes. I think Brighter Future 2 would be my honorable mentions. But who I really wanted to put as an honorable mention or potentially favorite album of the year is my favorite artist of 2022. think he just had a fucking year, was Wax Motif. House of Wax would have been one of my honorable mentions if not for Paradise Again. That dude just killed it.
That guy's on a fucking run.
He is on a run, and I think he's making his best music right now, and he's dominating the house game, and no one's paying attention, and I'm all here for it. So, I love Wax.
Oh,
his set was sick. Go ahead.
Honorable mention?
I have one more I want to add. I want to add Warehouse Summer by Io and Lights.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I've not heard that.
I didn't give that a run through fully.
Same.
Yeah, you should run it back. It's fire.
If I did go honorable mentions of 2022, the return of Swedish House and Odessa, and then I think Subtronics dominated 22 as well. When you have fractals at the beginning of the year and anti-fractals at the end of the year, this is damn impressive. Mixter.
I'm gonna go with Sodown.
Ooh.
I saw, so I like really didn't know much about him until I went to Boogie T at Red Rocks and he opened up for Boogie T there and absolutely killed it. Then I started diving into his music a little more.
Disco lines.
You know, eventually I saw him at Summer Camp Music Festival, and then he put out his new album Worlds Beyond. And then I saw him again here in Chicago. Like his album is very, very good.
My brother said the same thing.
He's making great music. He puts on a fantastic live show. I think it's only the beginning for that dude.
Z.
So down is so fire, dude.
So down, so fire.
My man across the lake, Fred again.
Across the pond.
He is probably one of the whatever. Lake, pond, ocean, whatever you want to call it.
Pool.
We're eating tea and crumpets to Fred again all fucking 2023, baby. But no, dude, he's super talented. Probably one of the most talented artists coming out right now. His just like finger drumming is crazy. His live like mixing of actual like people and artists and sampling and shit like that is just fucking insane. Like the dude's a wizard with Ableton. Like I don't know how the fuck he does the things that he does.
It's amazing. Like
he does it.
What one boiler room set going around the internet can do to an artist, because like he was virtually unheard of. Then has the best boiler room set of all time, and now just rattles off 4 extremely hot months of touring and albums, and now he's fucking like some headliners. Bree.
Honorable mention. I was just gonna say, honorable mention. I'll probably say honestly, John Summit. The guy's a machine and just doesn't stop. I think I asked the question earlier this year. Do we think John Summit's a phase or here for good? I think that question has been answered. He is fucking here.
Yeah.
So
if you extended
off to you, King.
If you extended this question to the last 2 years, I think John Summit would be the answer. I would say.
Yeah.
Bree?
I'm going to have to go with Nora On Pure. Like Dee said, we saw her like 4 times, and every time was beautiful. And it's just, I feel like she just puts on like a euphoric show. And most of the sets we always see of hers are a little bit longer, so she's able to do more.
The Molly helps.
Which is
kind of puts you
nice.
kind of takes you on a journey almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and
her visuals are sick too.
I was just about to say that.
It's been pretty across the board. Like people that even aren't so like huge into like that like dream house like techno stuff have said that she's fantastic live. So I love when, if you're not a fan of that genre, you still enjoy her. That always like intrigues me even more. Alrighty guys, good 2022 recap, tongue twister. Very quickly we'll go through what we want to see in 2023. I mean, you already know I bought my
Christmas
ticket.
List.
Yeah, our Christmas list. If we've been naughty or nice.
Santa, what are you gonna get me?
Well, I mean, Santa came early for me. Bought myself a route ticket today, so we'll be seeing who wants to join me on the farm. But I intend to go back to the farm for round 3. Already the lineup's sick, and there's only like 4 confirmed artists, so I'm pumped for whenever that release comes out in a couple weeks, probably. But intrigues me. Still want to do Hangout. Shambhala is kind of still on the board. Would not be opposed to doing that. And then I want to hit the 3 bucket list venues this year, at least 2 minimum. Back to Mirage, Red Rocks, Club Space. Those are the 3 that really looking forward to. And then my Santa list for this year, Eric Prydz is going on tour. I hope there's a date near me. I want to see that Holo set really, really badly. And then the God Skrillex, you fucking robbed me at sunset, you motherfucker. So I will be seeing you on this new tour, you piece of shit. I love you. And third one, a little bit smaller, but Dr. Fresh. That dude has some sick ass live edits. Everyone in this group has seen him, and I want to see him. So Dr. Fresh is my third one.
Yeah, his shit's money.
I'm due for a doctor's visit.
Zesh.
I need to check out for sure.
Check out, man.
Mixter.
All right. So what I want to happen in 2023 is similar to DJ. I need to go to Club Space in Miami. Even if I do a little one day bender, like let's make it happen. Vamos a Miami.
Hey, I followed them on Instagram, so now I get all the announcements of their shows.
Me too. Everything's on my radar now.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, I didn't really have like Bonnaroo and Forest are both on my roadmap in terms of festivals. Bonnaroo's weighing a little more heavy right now. Outside of that, I would just love to go to any new festival. Like, I don't know, you toss me in a festival, I'm going to have a good time. So just any new experience outside of those two, since I've been to both of those two. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that looks like right now, but I'm looking forward to it. And then didn't have an artist set, but with DJ, when you said Skrillex, I realized like I've never seen Skrillex. That would be fucking sick. So that's definitely up there. I hope that happens next year or the year after or the year after that at some point.
Hang out. Calvin Harris too.
Maybe hang out. But the last one, the thing I did write down was just like a fun, like curated B2B set. Like I feel like I didn't see many B2B sets this year, and like I know some people have their qualms with them, but like I feel like some of them are like when the two DJs are like really feeling themselves and like they kind of feed off of each other's energy. Those can be fun as fuck, and I feel like.
And then they play what they want.
Yeah, I just want to see anyone. I don't have like anyone in mind, but like
because I remember the Sun Death.
You just get raw energy. Like they're just up there fucking around. You know, nothing's really planned.
Yeah,
it's sick.
I remember the Sudden Death Nightmare one. I was like kind of underwhelmed with it. I was like, it was good, but like, damn, dude, like these are two of the tops like in dubstep. I want to see more. But then the Green Velvet, John Summit, Dom Dalla one, like it was just a fucking party, and it wasn't like the crowd wasn't that bad. And I'm like, damn, this is just fun. And you just like you can see them all three up there, and they're just they have that chemistry. You know, they all
having a blast. The chemistry's there.
You can tell all three of them love each other. Like they like if EDC let them, they would have fucking played the next 3 hours, which still would have been in that crowd if that were happening. Dantis 2023.
I want to see Fred again. I need to see him.
Ooh, good one.
Good pick.
I feel bad because like he was playing during Grizz at Forest, and there's just no way I'm gonna miss a Grizz set. I wish, you know, I had the balls to do it, but FOMO. I don't want to miss a Grizz set. I'm not gonna lie. So I want to see Fred again. Hopefully they can bring him to the farm.
But it makes you want to see Fred again more now.
Yeah, because I am locked in for EDC and Forest, and I could send Bonnaroo. I could be convinced.
Do it now. Then.
I'm not scared.
Do it now.
I can do it
while the camera's on.
Do it. Let me get through. Let me get through this New Year's Eve festival first, and then I can I'll look into Bonnaroo. But I'm also excited because Bree and I are moving to Chicago in 2023. So I'm pumped to kind of branch out musically there, spread my wings, get some gigs and shows there, and build the Dantas brand up there. So I'm excited for Dantas 2023.
You're attacking the South and the North.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm excited for the most.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Now we're going to be called the United Wooks of Chicago and Tampa. Bree?
Mine would definitely be Fred again, of course. Haven't seen him, need to. And then my other one would be Grizz. I haven't seen him since 2019.
Yeah.
And it was at ACL, and I feel like it's just been way too long. And I feel like he wasn't as like popping back then either.
Insane.
So it'll be nice to see. We'll see him.
Grizz is always popping.
Well, I feel like I didn't really know him that much then, so I didn't appreciate the set as much as I should have.
Yes.
But we will see him next weekend in Dallas. So
that is that's very much a thing.
That's lit.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen Grizz on 2019. Now you're making me feel like I need to see Grizz more. Shit.
At least I'm not alone. And then I'm super excited for my first Electric Forest.
I'm so pumped for you.
It's gonna be magical.
You'll be there. Love y'all.
These third market tickets better start going down. If you want to see me there, honestly, if it gets to below like 500 all in, that I could be very easily convinced.
You could probably find one.
You just gotta wait closer.
What I'd probably do is Monday have off, and then I would honestly work from home in Chicago Tuesday through.
There's a will, there's a way.
Tuesday and Wednesday, and then take off Thursday and Friday. There's no quotations around that. I would just take off.
Yeah.
So it is doable, I think, but I would just need to pull it off. But guys, Christmas special success. The last second we did it. Appreciate you guys coming on. We'll see you in 2023. Hopefully we can.
Been a hell of a year.
Hell of a year. And
Finger gunning into the new year, baby.
I hope we have a better 2023 than we did in 2022, which is scary and saying something.
Yes, sir.
Peace.